Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Mardi Gras. We got the beads on. Rob's over there. Rob's got beads on. We've gone down one YouTube subscriber since our last live stream.
That was me. I left.
We're doing great, guys. So
Unsubscribe with that last video, but you know what I'm talking. I'm kidding. Apology video.
No, it's fine. Okay. A lot of stuff to work on today. So many things that I don't know what I'm going to do first. Right, Rob? So many... This is going great so far. Hold on. I need this to be more light. There we go. That's good. Several pretty big changes since the last stream. Because on the last stream, we didn't have our logo yet. We did not have our logo yet. Let me get that pulled up for you guys.
Ready to show right this moment.
I do, actually. It's stored locally on my computer because... Right here.
You will find it eventually.
Wait, this is the profile pic. This is fine. This is okay.
It's the logo.
Switching. Hang tight. Stay in. I'm entertaining you. All right. Here's the logo for Cowhammer Studios. I worked with an artist for kind of off and on. We texted off and on for about a week and a half or so, and this was the result. It's not what me and Rob originally wanted, but I think it's better than what we wanted. Because we originally wanted like a big Warhammer like staff, but instead of the actual hammer, we kind of wanted like a stuffed cow or something, like a stuffed animal kind of cow. Like a bonk cartoon kind of hammer that wouldn't actually hurt you, if you got hit by it kind of thing. And she took some personal liberties and went this route and showed it to me and was like, what do you think about this? And I showed Rob and we were like, honestly, better than what we thought. Because it is still in the cartoon kind of art style. What was that, Rob?
Yeah, this one's more, it's makes it a profile picture. Like it's in this size, in a circle or in a square, it looks great. Like our other logo would have looked really bad, like logo zoomed out, like in a profile picture or whatever. This is definitely like a better like logo for both.
It's a great logo.
Yeah, for the web and profile pictures and for print for sure.
Something I was worried about with the logo was we were requesting a Warhammer, which is traditionally very long.
True.
Very long, like 6 foot long thing, and then the hammer part is usually only like, less than a foot because it's kind of like a maul. So representing like this is supposed to be a big kind of hammer without it being a fucking rectangle. I thought that would be a challenge, but she made it work.
I like it.
I like it a lot. Do we want to talk about the site at all yet, or no?
You don't need to. I mean, it's there, but like,
it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
We have also, so on top of getting the logo last week, we have started building cowhammer.com. It's still being built. It's going to kind of be in development for probably a long time here because we've got bigger irons in the fire. But if you want to check it out in its current state, you can go to cowhammer.com. It's got the logo on it. It's going to showcase our games, have links to socials and stuff, and probably a contact form, just like a way to email us from the webpage easily. So easy way to contact us. Hey, here's the things we make, and that's kind of all it's going to be for now. It might have stuff added to it in the future. I've got some plans. Longer term stuff, we're not going to talk about that here and now until they're more cemented into place. But cowhammer.com and a new logo. So we are making some pretty good leaps and bounds over here with actually making the company more of a company. Um, you know, I think the next step is for us to get a receptionist to answer Jessica. That would be her sole purpose is to just reply to Jessica and and to mute her when she talks about body parts and stuff.
Yeah.
Body parts and things that body parts do. Because that's what Jessica does. Why am I falling off of my... Anyway. So yeah. Logo, website, go check them out. On to Ace Bright and what we're going to do today. We got stuck in some traffic picking up dinner, so we're on 30 minutes later than intended. But no biggie. We run this place, we can be late. Sometimes. Not all the time. Here's the ledger. I was working on this a few times ago. I do kind of want to work on this just a tiny bit more. I think it needs... Like, there should be, like, a bottom of the book here. I can fix that pretty easily. Rob, when can we work on the book, do you think? When would that be next update? It directly has to do with the special customers, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to tackle it in the special customer update or if that's going to be kind of like the next update or two from now, probably.
Probably not yet.
It's getting more into like main menu functionality and GUI kind of stuff.
Right. It's not core to like.
It's not. You're right. Well,
It's not core for like for our playtest build. That we
for
want to work towards.
for actually playing the game, it's not core.
Because we're working towards a playtest build for us to do some testing of people who we give access to it to. People on the stream who've been talking about it.
People on the stream.
QMerc and
QMerc. Twitch Prime subscribers, click the button at the top right.
Or anyone we think,
or people who just
look at it. Anyone that we want to see it.
Yeah, I would say that you probably have to be
We're
in the community somewhat, but
we'll definitely be doing a closed test with the people we know and trust before we expand it out further. But we will expand it further at some point.
More reason to come hang out, though, for sure. If you'd like to be on that list.
Yeah, if you're interested, definitely let us know, and we'll, keep you in mind.
I think this book looks really good. I feel like it did kind of need this, like, thing at the bottom here. And then maybe this should be... Oh, hold on. Maybe this should be kind of this darker color to, like, continue the spine. I don't know if I like that change, actually. That's good. So basically, this is going to be like a compendium. It's going to kind of be a book that you can kind of flip through, left and right arrow kind of thing. And it'll show the special characters that you've encountered / unlocked. These scroll things down here at the bottom are going to be like nameplates. So say you saw the leprechaun, maybe he'll pop up. He'll either pop up in your book or he'll go from being like blacked out, like a shadow, like the color will kind of fill in. We're not exactly sure kind of the route we're going with that, but regardless, he'll kind of like fill in your book, and then it'll say leprechaun down here, or it'll say like Larry, Larry the leprechaun, like we give him a name or something like that. So this will be a way to track the characters that you've encountered, some, just another way to like kind of see data from your run and the stuff that you're doing, which I feel is pretty important. Let's see. Should there be a line down here? Maybe in brown. I don't think that's needed. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to open this up. We're going to say this is a new version, though, because we did make a couple changes. replace that. Getting a couple things pulled up here. Rob, what are you working on tonight? Good question. Rob, there's so much to do. There's so much to do, Rob.
That's the problem.
The problem is there's a surplus, and it's what to do first, what to do now. You said you didn't want to start working on the event system tonight. Is it gonna be nailing down more like special character stuff tonight? Do you think?
More event character stuff.
Yeah.
Some bugs that I found I'm working on.
Upgrade our background town. You said what? Sorry?
There's some bugs, the call bugs
With a thief?
that I've found.
What kind of bugs?
So, I mean, one, there's visual glitches where, depending on the circumstance, he can glitch to a different animation with their own number of frames. And that's where you saw him, like, moving around with all 4 frames just side by side. Also, you could hit him when he's outside the tavern already, and I already registered as, like, hitting the...
Mm-hmm.
And that would, in fact, give you your money back, even though...
It hasn't been taken yet.
He took the money.
Oh.
He escaped. He's still outside the tavern, inactive. But your mug can still hit him outside. Can still hit him and trigger the money give back. And kill him.
And he's on the same path. Well, he's on his own path.
Yeah. He always exists in the scene. I don't actually spawn him in. He exists outside the door.
Since he's on his own path, you could just have the path go up as soon as it goes outside, because you can only throw it perfectly horizontal.
Right.
So
that's not necessary though.
I'm just saying, it would be a pretty easy fix, I would think, because because you would just make him hook down or hook up,
I have to check if
and they wouldn't be able to hit it.
If it stays active, then I'll process collisions. You know.
That's true. Yeah.
They have an active state, which they are in when they're not spawned. Because I could spawn him into the scene and despawn him, but there's no point. There's only one at a time. He's just part of the scene. Also, he loads with the scene, so there's nothing extra to load when he spawns in.
I mean, I don't think we're worried about load times.
You'd be surprised.
Really? Like a 32 pixel character?
Just, it's... I mean, if you're playing it, like, not the demo on the browser, it's like you're not going to notice it.
Mm-hmm.
The browser version you was because web game nature, right?
Yeah. So, we got a bot and a racist in my chat right now. Hold on, let me clear this guy out. He said virgin. My girlfriend's in the other room reading a book right now. But all right, have fun though. I don't have this version. I don't have the studio pulled up because I don't really get assets that often.
That's true.
I mean, like usually they're just like Twitch bots or whatever, but I don't know. Real people that are just sad are a little more rare. Let me hold on 1 second, guys. Man, they like hide the button to do this. Come on. Oh, I need to make you a moderator, and there's a couple other people I need to make mods on here.
I've never pulled up the YouTube.
I know, but it would be nice to, like, you should just have it anyway, you know?
No, it's nowhere in there. You have to just go to the page. You're live.
Yeah, that's here, but it doesn't show in the chat.
It's already got deleted.
I don't know. YouTube is not built for live streaming.
It's not.
It doesn't like.
You're gonna try to acquire Twitch once Twitch everyone tries to sell it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's frustrating how annoying it is to let's see.
feel like YouTube's been doing it for less time. It's using less tools and less.
Yeah. They don't have it's just I mean, I want to explain it, better than that, but that's kind of all it is it's just not built for live streaming. Like I'm in here, but I don't see an option. I'm in the live stream. I probably should, like, when I do find it, I probably should save it. Because this has happened, like, twice now. It's not showing on the chat in the stream. I wonder if it's just already gone. Oh, well. I'm going to clear it in Streamlabs. Cool. And then let's get that out of here. Because it shows in the multi-stream chat too, which is weird.
That might persist there, though.
Yeah, but that's why I'm just getting it off the stream. Because it actually cleared it in the chat log, but because it's part of the video, it'll stay on there. And then I'll go report this guy real quick. Hold on, guys. I don't know why people have to be so stupid, man. There we go. Anybody seeing this video in post, go report that guy if you don't mind. Alright, let's get back to it. What was I doing here? That like totally knocked me off my freaking gears.
Animation stuff. It should be good.
The thief fixed?
It should be fixed. Animation should be fixed.
Okay. What was I doing? I'm like totally like. I was asking you what you were doing. You're fixing the thief. You're working on bugs. And then.
Thief just.
What's up?
I just missed him somehow. It's just mug. You know, I hit him right in the face. Hold up.
Okay. I'm gonna get some music going here. There we go. All right. So let's look through this here. What about like background town? That'll probably get pushed back, right? Okay.
It's not essential.
It's not essential. I'm just trying to go through my head like
Yeah.
stuff that I'm kind of in the middle of
Right.
Because I'm working on art stuff now, or been working on some art stuff that's not going to be in this update at all.
I'm just thinking forward to what's needs to be an MVP of releasing this game at this point.
Yeah, so there's some special characters that haven't been drawn out yet. Should I start working on those?
It's up to you. We also need to talk about some design stuff.
Let's do it.
Hello. So event characters. So when they enter the tavern for the first time, they should have some kind of indication that's happening.
Yeah.
Like should you like introduce them, something like that, somehow, some way, or like give some flavor text or something, right? Once that was like a top right corner notification, like some games like games started to use that for certain things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like top
Thank
right
you,
corner,
Mark.
have a little thing that pops up of like this shows their name real quick or shows like someone new is entered or something like that, or someone maybe not say their name exactly. We could have to say like beef is entered. That sounds like a little bit.
My thought is, I think it would look awesome. Every time I say I think it would look awesome, I feel like you look down or like you look away like I'm going to say something that's going to be super hard to implement or take like 2 months. I have an idea. I think who's that Pokemon? We've talked about this before. But think who's that Pokemon combined with like you're meeting a new Smash Bros character.
Okay.
So here's my thought. I make a screen that's just like
it shouldn't cover up the whole tower. It shouldn't be a full screen that covers up the whole video.
It would be so cool. It would be so cool though.
Yeah, thinking like a banner across the maybe like a banner come across like a little scroll with banner like.
Yeah. That could be cool.
I don't know.
No, that would be cool, but
bigger intro isn't essential. I feel like you see some visual indication on the screen that hey, this is someone you haven't seen before. Like
it would be so cool though. Like just think like we use the shader for Beyond the Firewall, the one for the laser door. Kind of like overlay that on this when it goes in and when it goes out, and it kind of like, and it's like it's like who's that? And then they come in. That would be sick. That would be so cool. Because like it really should, and it should only like I'm not talking about like every time they enter. I'm talking about the first time you discover them and then you never see it again. Just to like bring your attention, because if it's really hectic and there's a lot going on, it should be a big pop-up to indicate that there's an important person in the building.
I think actual events would definitely have a banner when the day starts of like.
Yeah. Oh no, like an event, I think a banner would be perfect. Right. I'm talking about you're meeting a character that you're gonna have unlocked for the rest of eternity when you play this game.
When you unlock them, that makes sense. Because you won't be in the middle of gameplay when you like unlock them like here. Like
I did not show anyone my titties. No, you didn't. Humor asked me in the chat. That's not me instigating a weird conversation. I'm answering a question by a loyal viewer.
Conversation, but maybe not so weird because it's relevant.
Actually, my girlfriend showed me these, and I don't know how she got them. But she got them for me. I also have this.
But to answer your question, yes.
Peep the drip.
To answer your question, actually, yes.
How drippy is this, Q-Merc? Pretty drippy, right? Yeah? Looks like an exclusive bracelet you'd get at like a high-profile club or something. That doesn't have the money for watches or something like that. Anyways, what do you think about like boom, there's a new character. But then like events would be like a scroll that what if you have What if there's like a scroll, right? Say there's a scroll on the left side, and then it's animated and it like unrolls. That's the event, and then it rolls.
Be centered and roll out.
Okay.
If it's like that. And animation's optional. Animation's optional, but
so centered. It unrolls from both sides, has the event, rolls back up, and honestly, then fades out of existence.
Could technically just do the two side pieces and have it just expand the box if you want to do simpler. But an unrolling effect hand draw will be cool.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm capable because it's just a scroll. I think it'd be 23.22% drip. Come on, man.
We did the math.
What else do I need?
We did the math.
Is me showing my titties on stream against TOS?
Yes.
Is it?
Even yeah, nipples are bad. Apparently, even after guy nipples.
But I thought guy nipples versus girl nipples determined if it was good or bad on the internet.
I mean, if you ask me, yeah.
Like if I had a picture of like a naked girl and then I cropped out her nipples and replaced them with mine, could it be on Google's like family friendly search?
No.
But they're my nipples.
In fact, I'm surprised you don't have your channel marked as 18 plus on both places.
What do you mean?
What you talk about and what your chat talks about.
Replacing nipples?
Mostly your chat.
Digitally?
No, I mean like it's in general. Your stream content.
Okay, hold on. The worst person involved in this stream at all is Jessica.
That's true. No offense to Jessica if they're here, but
she's very vulgar.
No offense to
You think I should bump up to 18 plus just because of one chatter?
I don't know. 18 plus because I don't want anyone to view my fucking channel. You know, doing stream stuff.
There's no nudity or anything. I'm playing games.
Community wise, we did not want.
Well, I mean, if I do a hot tub stream one day, I'll flip it on, but I'm going to flip it back off after the hot tub stream.
I told people it's a preference. I know people who were 18 put their 18 plus from always just because of the nature of just in case something comes up, they don't want to get blocked.
I mean, yeah, but I don't have plans on doing anything that would break that. And also, I feel like just setting it to that anyway probably reduces a lot of visibility because
it might.
Well, no, it definitely does because there's settings that are like show 18 plus channels, don't show 18 plus channels, and you won't even pop up in those people's feed.
It's on by default though. Just turn it off, isn't it?
I have no clue.
I don't know. It's been so long. I mean, this account was made a long time ago, a decade ago.
Yeah. More. I mean, when I'm playing Fortnite, I don't care if there's a 14-year-old in here watch me play Fortnite. 90% of Ninja's audience is 7. Like,
True.
If Ninja didn't have 7-year-olds watching him, he wouldn't be a household name. Most people who watch content don't really fit that category. Because if you're above 18, you probably have a kid or you're in school. You know, you're in college or something. But, I mean, definitely, like, viewer discretion is advised, for sure. Purely because Jessica's in here. Also, anyway, what was I talking about?
What context? About the game scroll.
Yeah, I'm just like obsessed with the idea of just like screen like who's that? Like that would be so cool.
I was thinking more of like the subtle like how
subtle.
What I was thinking.
Subtle.
Like
you don't want it to be flashy?
Like a little indication. I saw a little indication pointer to your. They have a little toast notification like some games have.
A toe notification?
Toast.
Okay.
So I think the ones will pop up like that and go back away.
Dan Schneider gets toe notifications.
Yeah.
So Qmerk said yes, it is because nobody would be able to tell the difference. Is that because you think that I have girl nipples, or are you saying that? They usually look the same.
The general audience would not be able to know that information.
What if said picture of a female that had
AI sees is a nude picture on your stream and you're gonna get banned?
Said okay. Picture of a female waist up, my nipples are digitally replaced with theirs, and there's words in the bottom that say these nipples have been digitally replaced with Will's nipples. Is that still a bad image?
The scanner is going to see the image and not give a fuck about that. There's content scanner stuff going to see
but I can
tits on your stream and
but,
get banned from Twitch permanently.
But I can refute it. And I can say, but officer, those are my nipples, and you allow...
And bot will respond back saying, fuck you.
Yeah, because I'll never get to talk to a human. If I could get through to talk to a human about it, though, I think they would understand.
But they wouldn't care unless you're someone who's big enough to make them lots of money.
So what you're saying is, my grand plan here, my grand scheme, I need to get big first and then do it.
Yes, exactly. If you're big first and then you'll get away with it, no one will care.
Awesome.
That's directly how much money you make Twitch is how much. All
right, guys. When we hit 10,000 subs, I'm going to Photoshop my nipples onto. No, we've already got a 10,000 sub goal. I'm doing a hot tub stream. If I ever hit 10,000 subs on YouTube, I am doing a hot tub stream.
One of our friends has a hot tub stream camera when it's like yeah, they have like a stream. Like,
I don't want to show my nipples on stream. I've just.
You have a channel point saying where when you do it, it randomly transforms the stream view to like different things. And one of the ones makes him in a hot tub, so it changes the things with just his face cam cropped to just where his head is in the camera. Like it's a generic like buff dude in a hot tub, like
what the fuck?
But like, he has other ones too, like we had one that turns the stream upside down, like temporarily and stuff like that.
That's sick. Okay, so you want it to be subtle. You don't want it to be, because like I'm thinking like old school arcade games, they had flashy intros and switches between characters, and like
I don't know.
It's rad. It's awesome.
We need to look at some more retro game stuff. We need to play some retro games sometime, like a bunch of them, just for educational purposes on the arcade machine.
Why don't you want it to be flashy? Be so cool.
I just want to see.
It's a flash game. It's meant to feel like one.
I don't know. I was trying to think it's like a subtle thing, is what I was thinking in my head. I was thinking, I like the idea, I just don't know.
You don't like Who's That Pokemon? And then it's like an air of mystery, and it interrupts the tavern for a second. Breaks up the monotony. You just want like a little bar at the top. I feel like that's boring. I can see it being that for the event, though. Absolutely. Like a scroll unrolls for the events. I think that's perfect. Do I need to go to your screen, or is this something you just want to show me?
Either way. Okay,
we're going to Rob's screen. Hold on to your seatbelts. Rob, we're not even going to call, dude.
We're not?
No, I'm calling you. Turn on the screen share, bozo. All right.
Very rough, obviously, but like question mark on it, like a profile picture, and like some text to the side of it, like, you know.
I was thinking about doing like a blacked out version of every special character and having them pop up as like a shadow.
I was doing like, it would show like a little profile, like a little notification type thing of like, you know, someone's a new guest, you know, some I don't know what the type of phrasing would be, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like it would show like the thing at the top. It shows like a silhouette of this person with a question mark on it, and then
I mean that works. I just think it's a little more boring, but I think it works.
Yeah.
Well, let's get Q-Merc in here. Let's get Q-Merc spinning. Q-Merc, are you there? We're trying to settle a dispute in the court of law.
Not legal advice.
See, these are the perks of being in here. Is
you get to hear about Will's nipples.
You get to complain and hear about nipples. All right, Q-Merc. So the next update for the game is the special characters update. So it's gonna add, it adds randomness, and can really like switch up your run and stuff. That's what the book I had pulled up will store the random or the special characters that you come across. Sorry, the bourbon's hitting me right now. Anyway, two options here for like how you introduce. Dude, that's cool. Hold on, mix of the two. Line flashes across the screen on a diagonal, and it's you on the bottom left and a random character at the top right.
Well, I'll show you what I was thinking. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking out. You talk about that.
All right. So when a new character walks into your tavern for the first time, it only shows them the first time. Every time they come after that, it won't do this. But the very first time when you're meeting a new character, I was thinking it would do like a Who's That Pokemon thing. I don't know if you're a Pokemon fan ever in your life, but you know what Who's That Pokemon is? Like it would show on a TV show while you're watching. It would be like, it would say Who's that? It would say Who's that Pokemon? It'd be like a shadowy figure, and you have like a second to guess, and then it'll show you after the commercial break. Or if you've played Super Smash Bros, like Super Smash Bros will flash the screen and it'll say a new challenger approaches, and it'll be like a question mark shadow figure, and then it shows you who it is. That's what I was thinking. Like shows up on the whole screen, shadow, like blacked out character, who is this or who's that or something. Like the first time they enter your tavern, just for special characters. Rob's thinking more of like bar drops down from the top of the screen, or like a scroll unravels, and it just has a question mark with like this person approaches or something like that. But it would be more subtle. It would be like at like the top right corner or something like that. I really like the flashiness because here's my argument here. It's only going to show the first time you meet a new special customer. So it's not going to happen very often at all. And I think it should be flashy and big because, again, it's only happening once. And this is going to be something that changes the game for you going forward forever, because you'll always have them unlocked once you discover them. Versus like a little ping, like an achievement or something. I feel like it needs to be flashy. It'll break up the monotony, and it'll make you feel like it's something important. Versus like, ding, when you get like an Xbox achievement. You know what I'm talking about? Like you're playing Minecraft with your friends in 2013, and then the Xbox achievement pops up, and it goes, dunk. Anyway, should it be more flashy? Should it take up the whole screen and be like, a challenger approaches or something? Or should it be like a notification, kind of? What are your thoughts?
It's like offline across the screen. Like
dude, that should happen. It's perfect.
I don't think they see.
But excessive does well.
That could be good.
It does well. Plus, like, part of the tavern thing is like the tavern. After a while, it kind of feels low energy, I guess.
True.
Like I feel like we need more flashy things to bring up the pace, bring up the beat, switch it up.
It would say like,
Yeah, I wouldn't say a challenger approaches.
It would say like,
it would be like, who's that? Or never seen him before.
Wonder who this is.
Wonder who this is.
You could have a list of phrases randomized, pick one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be like 3 or 4 different things. And we could have like a sound effect for it. It'd be like, dun, dun, dun.
Do a pixel enlarge of the silhouette of the character and just make it black with a shader, which we'll do anyways. We need it anyways for.
This sounds amazing to me. But we agreed when we started on this path that disagreements would be settled with a fist fight. So we can do that in camera. I'm just kidding. No,
Nipples out.
I mean, the most intimidating thing you could do on a field of battle is take your clothes off.
Yeah. Sure.
Like, not only am I going to charge at you in the trenches with a musket that takes 10 minutes to load, but I'm going to do it pantsless. Dong swinging in the wind. I got nothing to lose. You would be scared.
So what is he better at? I mean, you like it just like that, don't you? At an angle.
I think that's fucking awesome. I want the game to feel awesome. There he goes again, showing shit on stream. What am I showing?
We need to, at some point...
What am I showing? Do you want to see my balls? Is that what you're saying?
What? I'm over here. I know I'm cut off.
No. He's saying I'm cut off from streaming because I'm showing something. What am I showing? What am I showing?
He's consuming alcohol. Wearing Mardi Gras beads.
I'm wearing Mardi
Very
Gras
illegal
beads.
things.
It's a holiday.
If you're in a... Never mind.
Also, this is 40%,
45.
45%.
Nothing.
Coca-Cola. Humor, you didn't give me your opinion, you bastard. You just complained. The complaints department isn't open until 8 a.m. tomorrow. They close at 5. First, you want to show your nipples. Now you want to take your pants off. Humor, can I just get a damn opinion from you, please?
No opinions.
Can you take me seriously?
No opinions on
Do I-
complaints.
Do I have to be shirtless for you to take me seriously?
I get the feeling you're not taking me seriously.
I mean, some fucking bozo did come here 20 minutes ago where his name was the N-word 6 times and he called me a virgin and then left.
What a chat.
Some bot. You can't be that much of a loser. Virgin? Yeah, let me go get my girlfriend real quick.
Anything.
Maybe for you. What's on screen right now seems like a good idea. It's 2 different ideas. The thing with a challenger approaches and the question mark is my idea, and then the notification in the top right is Rob's.
That's you both. So I knew your idea the whole time.
I think mine's badass. I think mine's badass. Rob thinks it's too flashy. Look here.
We'll have to nail down the exact.
I'm gonna go get a little more 4 roses, and I'm gonna ask Mackenzie for her. Hey, Mackenzie.
I like both ideas, but one's more of like the Street Fighter style, like, or Smash Bros style, like a challenger appears, or both could be an option too. Maybe the first time you get the big thing, but if you miss the person somehow, which you shouldn't if you see this, right? Then you could, maybe in the future it shows that if you still haven't discovered him for some reason, but. How do you make it less flashy though? Like if you're doing this already, because we got a simple like scroll on the screen, it pops up and like this, You mostly a challenger approach will say like, who's that, or I don't know. I'm not good at the that part.
All right. So the guy who came in my chat named the N-word 6 times and called me a virgin.
That was a bot.
Here's my girlfriend, you fucking loser.
That's you. Okay.
Tell your mom I called you a no-no word, you little bitch. Meet me in the parking lot. Anyway.
What's happening?
What?
A challenger approaches. Why is this Pokemon?
This is not Pokemon. So she just woke up from a nap. She was sleeping with my cat. Okay. So when special customers, like the rare people, when they come in for the first time, I was thinking we're having a dispute and we were going to settle it with boxing, but I'm just trying to get another person's opinion here. I was thinking, who's that Pokemon? Or like Smash Bros, like a new character where it like takes up the whole screen and it's like, who's that? And it's like a blacked out version of the character, and then it goes away and then it shows you who they are. but it's like definitely a little more flashy, like challenger approaches kind of thing. Rob wants it to be more subtle. He's worried about this being too flashy. I think it's fucking rad.
It doesn't need,
and I think it would switch up the game a little
it doesn't
bit.
need like.
But I feel like the game
you pop up like that has like little line like I actually drawing like animation of like straight up like when you.
It's like a Speed Racer character, or like when you switch characters in those old when you switch characters in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
And it's got like the lines, and they're doing like this kind of thing. That's bad. That's what makes those games.
I guess that was more.
Slurring my words. No, I just don't speak English well. Buck, you're racist.
And I picked solid color. I picked
Humor.
solid fill.
Hi.
And it's white now. Okay.
Anyway,
Kind of draw more.
any thoughts?
Subtle approach. Or like.
I'm trying to think.
Oh I just shot lemonade everywhere.
I
didn't spill it. I know what you're thinking, Qmerk.
Oh, you said hi.
Yeah. Qmerk thinks you're hot. He told me like 3 times.
I'm not anywhere there, so he clearly doesn't. Why do I see nipples?
We were talking about nipples we were talking about if I had a picture of a topless woman and I used Photoshop to replace her nipples with my nipples, would it still be pushed away by Google? Or would it be fine?
Yeah, because there'd be nipples on a girl's nipples.
Yeah, but they'd be my nipples, and I can have shirtless pictures on Google right now. I probably do.
Women have shirtless pictures on Google right now, too.
Yeah, but there's a safe search option that disables that. But if it's replaced with my nipples via Photoshop,
Well, how
is
would
it
they
still
know
a bad image?
How would they know it's your nipples?
I'm just asking questions. Look, all I'm saying is I'm out here asking questions, and you know, some of the most influential people throughout history were just out here asking questions, just like me. Plato, Aristotle.
I'm trying to think.
Did you know that Socrates?
What's a good text saying to say when someone enters?
Who's that Pokemon?
No, I can't say that.
If you put
What's a good?
Google,
What you said someone
get
a minute
banned
ago.
from
We didn't write it down.
Google will get banned from Google?
We didn't write it down.
Qmerk, you're slurring your words.
What's one of the examples you gave a second ago?
Who's that? Never seen him before.
Period. Hi, Dunkable.
Dunkable. Happy Mardi Gras, baby. You can see my nips in the after show. Cheers. Did you have to show anything to get these?
No, I was the one passing them out.
Damn.
Did they have to show you?
Did they have to?
Oh.
What was the fee?
It's like
You were the collector. You were the collector.
No.
Dude, my office had a Mardi Gras party the other day, and I was going to go in, but I got stuck on a work call. And I hit them up after, and I was like, yo, is there still Mardi Gras food? And they said, there's a little bit of gumbo. That was it. There was like 5 other items that were all gone. Never seen him before.
Well, it
wouldn't say him. It would say, never seen them. I mean, we got aliens, we got women. You wouldn't say him if
Never seen that hoe before.
Never seen that hoe before. That's gender neutral.
New hoe? Yeah, hoe is gender neutral. You're right. As long as she showed everyone.
Oh.
Damn.
But,
I wasn't showing nobody.
That's in the after show.
That was in the before show. You missed it.
What the fuck? You missed it. Yeah, Qmerk, you gotta get her earlier next time, dude.
this is like, dude, like.
The pre-show is on, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
The dude.
We get warmed up on, never seen him before.
That's outside. I think Dunkable has some opinions too here.
Dunkable, we need you.
So here,
Me and Rob are about to bare knuckle box over something and we can't figure this
So
out.
here's the question. Are there other references to other games in your game already?
It's not meant to be a reference.
I know, but it
It's
will
be a reference
be.
to the aesthetic of like that era of games more so than like a specific game. Like we're going
Like
for the retro arcade aesthetic,
So the screen will flash black for a second before it pops up, kind of thing.
or just goes across the screen like the tavern can be behind this.
I think it would kind of
see
like
through this gray part with
it
the
would-
blue lines that'd be solid. You couldn't see through it, and this would be solid. Text would be solid, but it would still be in front of the tavern scene. If I saw it, it would just pop up over it, like
my idea.
Will it pause the game?
No,
Well, yes. For the
Uh,
brief moment where it's showing the animation, yes. I think it should.
my argument is this doesn't show up every time there's a special character. It only shows up the first time you meet
You
them.
ever encounter it
Is there?
So it's only going to happen 20 times ever.
once for each special character.
And it's going to be pretty infrequent too because the special characters are rare.
Yeah.
You could play the game 10, 15 times and still have people you've not discovered.
And do you have? What if?
I just feel like his idea is more of like an Xbox achievement. Like it just goes ding and it's like, what even happened?
Well,
Like that to me,
I didn't even understand the
separate.
question.
yeah.
Was
This is Rob's idea, and then mine is more like big thing
that was
happens.
me interpreting his idea correctly.
So what happens if two new people show up at once? Because it's
They
a
can't.
random.
They can't.
These special characters are on their own. Well, it gets complicated. So
It should have a maximum of
special
one
characters
per.
wouldn't include like this. This would include the play doctor. The play doctor would not have one of these. He's a customer,
This lid's on.
right? Because the play doctor would not be considered a special customer or an event customer.
No. He's like the only customer that's he's kind of like a special customer because he has like a special kind of benefit,
He's like the mascot character, so he's already there.
but he's in there by default. He's a previous customer of yours before you open the bar.
And that's why he's the mascot. He's like your,
I just think typically games like this are crazy and have like big effects going everywhere, and ours doesn't.
We need to play some games like that. So we need to sit down on a.
But I know they exist. Why do we need to play them?
Just a refresher. If I'm writing code, the design is to
If-
haven't played any example games of the aesthetic we're going for.
If I go open Mortal Kombat right now, you're going to be amazed at how many fucking lightning bolts go across the screen, and the screen flashes every time something
I've
happens.
played it, but
Here's
I
what I
don't
think.
fresh my head.
Old games like that just have flashy big screens.
No, teamwork. They'll just
Draw from a hat.
We don't have a hat.
Hey, here's my.
I'm going to
question.
put 50 of mine in there.
The board. You guys have a board that's gonna show up at one point, right?
Yeah.
A big board with the like.
The wanted board?
Yeah.
With the upgrades?
That takes up almost the whole screen, right?
Yeah.
So kind of like your notices and stuff will take up the whole screen. So why wouldn't this?
My argument is our game is too subtle for the genre, as is.
We need more effects. We need particle
When
effects.
Then do the
we
big
need-
effect.
When people play games like this, they want wacky big things.
Right.
Then do the big thing.
That's my argument.
Like you're think about like the drink. This is separate completely, but the drink throwing, right? They get to interact with the world and people. You should be able to hit a customer with accidentally and they keep stuff and leave. Like that should be a thing.
I think you should be able to hit a customer and they die.
They die. Yes, they die.
They're not. They don't like. If
They fall over the same way. They fall over.
guy has a pink potion above his head, robber runs across the screen in front of him. You misjudge your y-axis, hit the customer with the pink potion. He gets an angry face, storms out.
I think it feels a little bad if you with.
It should feel bad. You should throw better.
I feel like the pro mechanic being as simple as it is makes that feel bad. It's not like there's no aiming to it. Like,
But
if you
there's
miss,
still
it's
things to
because
get
our
good
dinky-
at.
It's because our dinky hitboxes screwed you over. It's probably the answer. We're
should
testing that, of course.
Getting used to a
Go back to the
janky.
robber who gets folded up into a chest.
Getting
Yeah, he does.
getting used to a janky hitbox or a game's
That's part of
mechanics
retro game.
it's part of retro gaming, but it's also part of playing the game and getting better at it.
Right,
The game should be easy to learn, hard to master.
right. And it's not-
Hitting a customer
and it's
accidentally when you're-
find that the hitboxes suck and to be improved.
If you're a bartender
But-
who throws a mug across the room, there's going to be casualties, even
Right.
if you're a pro.
Yeah.
And it should be like that because
That's a risky action.
but
you would have to roll for that.
we should.
You know, that tabletop game.
But
And you can go back.
the thing that's going to make this game more fun is more chaotic elements.
What it matters.
It should be a little more flashy. It should be a little more it should have a little more effects.
So like blinking flash effects, flashing.
It should just be more chaotic in general.
Like
Because that's the genre of game.
Basic stuff we get to add. It's not there effect wise.
Dunkable.
Polish. we haven't got to.
Dunkable, I really want your opinion on something here, man.
He asked a question first.
Why would it matter if they die? The customers?
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't matter if they die. It's
Matter.
a logistical standpoint of
cooler.
well, it's a logistic thing of we have about 4,000 customers that can randomly generate, and how do you make it look good when they die for every single variation?
You have to make animations for each one.
You'd have to make animations for each
Now,
one.
the generic customers, the shader applies regardless. You can animate those if you want to, and shader will still apply, which is fine. But you have to like deal with, well, you can't because the heads are separate.
We wouldn't be able to do it. They should just storm off and leave.
They can just blink. They can just like flash and speed.
The robber dies because he's allergic to alcohol. The customers are there ordering alcohol, so obviously they're not allergic.
Well, we've taken the conversation several places, so
Yeah.
yeah. Questions went lost.
Yeah, I'm sorry you're confused, Dunkable. We're going on like 15 different tangents right now. Here's the main debate that I want your opinion on. And you might solve this for the rest of time for us. So please,
You might not care.
I need you to or you may not care. But please take this seriously. I need 20 seconds of your time. You know how the special customers work. Kind of. Guys with random abilities will randomly show up. They're pretty rare. And they'll affect your tavern. And once you discover them, once they enter your tavern, once you've discovered them, and you can more regularly see them. So, have you ever played Smash Bros, or did you grow up watching Pokemon? Like the Who's That Pokemon thing, where on a Pokemon commercial break, it would go to like a black screen, and it would say, "Who's that Pokemon?" It'd be like a blacked out Pokemon for like a new character or something. And then it would give you the answer.
Put them in the box.
Or like in Smash Bros, yeah, put him in the box, put him in the box, put him in the box. Oh, you missed.
I didn't miss.
Oh, he's
That's
broken.
the problem. No,
Oh.
I did miss.
Oh, you did miss.
Oh, I know why I missed.
Okay, anyway, Dunkable. Smash Bros. You meet a new character. It pops up, flashes on the whole screen, like black and white, and there's like a diagonal line that's real cool. And it's like a new challenger approaches or whatever. I think it should be something like that. And this only happens the first time you meet a customer. But it's like flashy, and it's like a blacked out silhouette, so it gives you a chance to like guess and be confused. And it like surprises you as the player. Like, oh, I met somebody, and I feel like you'd have like a freak out moment. I would. Like that's what I want to instill, is like this is like a big moment for you, and the game's gonna change forever beyond this point, because this is a character you're gonna see more often now, and he's gonna affect everything. Rob is worried that that's too flashy, and maybe there should be like a scroll or like a banner across the top that's like, "Who's that?" And it'll just be a little more small scale, not as flashy, not as big. I think our game's not flashy enough and really could use something like what I'm talking about. And I don't think it would be overdone either, because it would only happen the first time you meet a character. It would never happen again when they just come in your store regularly. It's just the first time you meet them. What are your thoughts? Big, like, full screen, like, who is this? Kind of surprise, like, make it like a big moment in the game. Or is that too big, too much, and it should just be like a scroll that unrolls or something at the top? I think a scroll unrolling would be great to announce like the event for the day or whatever, but meeting a character I feel like should be like a big like firework going off kind of moment, because it's going to change the game. And it should, if it's going to change the game in a big way, it should come in and announce itself. That's my opinion. Do you have any thoughts, Dunkable?
Let him type.
Huh?
Let him type. The more you talk, the less he's got time to type.
Are you okay?
I'm tired.
You're tired. I think the new challenger flashy intro would be better, honestly. Get the player excited about new characters. That's my worry, is like our game is kind of too chill for the genre.
Well, also,
And
also
I
have all the effects and polishing that we have planned. Like, right?
I know, but
We need stuff like, screen shake when you when you hit the
But
you hit someone.
a big flashy thing for a new character should be a big moment, and it should be on par with a screen shake.
Yeah.
I just want it to be. It should build excitement, right? Like, if I'm playing this game, I should want to hit play again because I know that there's a chance that I can find something that's going to make the rest of the game different and better for me, or more fun, or whatever, and add more mechanics. So it's the idea of like, I'm playing the game to try and hit that big screen and meet the new character. You know what I mean? Our game's so subtle right now. It's so subtle, I feel like it's forgettable. I don't want to have forgettable moments. I want you to remember. I want Timmy to go to 3rd grade tomorrow and be like, I unlocked the fucking leprechaun. What did you do, Carl?
Timmy's playing Fortnite. He's like a...
Timmy, are you taking a nap?
Yeah, probably.
You're gonna lay with the kids?
I'll try, but I didn't even try last time when he appeared.
He's been like trying to like sleep with people who are sleeping more often. He used to avoid me. I don't know. Okay, good night. Come in here if you want. Goodbye. That's just me, of course. Can't really see a downside to it unless it really clashes with the vibe of the game.
It's the vibe we want.
It would clash with the vibe of the game, but that's because the vibe right now is like chill. I feel like I don't want to hit play again. It's so chill.
Right. The market for chill games, but it's not this one. This is not one of those games.
It's like we built a fast-paced game, but we're kind of like,
I mean, a lot of it
we're
too
building
is,
it for like starting
out certain things yet, because I haven't focused on things like
I know
more VFX type stuff because that's not core.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that you think it doesn't fit now, but once we incorporate once we incorporate the things we want, just a bar across the top is going to look out of place. Because like that's one of the most important moments in the game is going to be unlocking permanent characters.
Because that like little post notification saying fits in like Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley.
It should be a big moment.
Minecraft even.
It should be a big moment.
That little thing fits in like a different kind of game. That's not this kind of game.
I think if we add the sound effects and the particles and screen shakes and all that stuff, then a notification is going to be like, okay, so is this small earthquake more important than me meeting a character I'm going to have for the rest of time? You know? There should be gravity to the situation. I like gravity. I'm like, call me Isaac Newton, I guess.
So.
Oh. Anyway. Men have healthy debate by fist fighting. I'm still saying it. I still think one-on-one combat is the only way to settle this, Rob. Where are we duking it out? There's a perfectly good parking lot out there. I would do it in here, but falling on carpet isn't really manly. We need spikes beneath us. We're duking it out in the game that will come out in 2026, Tilt Yards.
You're first.
God, I want to start working on Tilt Yards so bad. It's gonna be so much.
Make something 3D.
It's cool.
I don't know if that's gonna be next.
It doesn't need. It doesn't have to be Tilt Yards next, but dude.
It needs to be a 3D. It needs to be a 3D like.
Tilt Yards, as we envision it, is going to be such a fun game.
It is. I think it would be fun to make. Leading up to that, something more on the vibe of like leaving company, type of gameplay.
Like your friends.
You and your friends, a multiplayer. 3D,
What if?
But that 3D multiplayer will be easier than Tilt Yards because we don't really need like precision anything.
What if?
That kind of game.
What if we build?
There's no physics to be synced up. It's just position the characters basically. Nothing crazy.
What if it's you and your friends fighting through things, Castle Crasher style?
Right.
And then Tilt Yards comes after that.
3D?
No.
Oh, 2D.
No, but it's medieval themed, and it's your friends fighting through things and beating levels and whatnot.
D&D kind of vibe too. D&D party kind of vibe.
D&D party vibe. You can't fight your friends. You're working together to fight enemies, And then when we get the networking stuff figured out in the future, the multiplayer version, or where we enable PvP. There's a separate PvP side of it or something.
Right. Make it something we can reuse stuff.
Make a D&D style game, but in the main menu there's a PvP thing. That's not as good as a dedicated game.
Well, I mean, I like the idea of like so whatever we do is we used to be able to reuse assets from it for the next producing the ideal situation, right?
Well, yeah.
So if we, like,
That's
make
why
it
every
same
game we're
set-
gonna make until the end of time is a medieval theme. No, it's not. It's not.
I mean,
We're-
we're opening here. This is the same world as City Yards, and then inside a game.
100%. In canon, the Forbidden Flask is one of the main taverns in the kingdom
In a
that
town.
Tilt Yards takes place
In
in.
a town built on top of a mega dungeon.
Yeah, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, which is a D&D campaign, an actual D&D campaign. Okay, Rob, I don't want to overrule you. I can't overrule you.
I like the more.
I'm telling you, it'll fit better though. it'll fit so good.
It will.
It's gonna be perfect. We need to come up with like 4 or 5 different sayings.
When I just talked about this, I wasn't thinking about mystery characters. I was thinking about like the shows to characters. But like, I don't know.
I mean, we can handle that. However,
That's my thought. If you show the character, you can have it like the character can have like a name and a tagline tagged to them that pops up like a name tagline under it.
I figured it would do that after the mystery screen went away. It would go away back to normal tavern, and maybe they have that because I guess these people can order, so they still need a speech
None of the
bubble.
event characters can.
The
None of the event characters, the special customers can. But this is gonna be for special customers too.
Yeah, the Viking can order. A lot of them can order. Most of them can
They're
order.
not event characters though. And the way they got defined,
I'm talking special characters
Yeah, those
too.
are special customers, which are different from event characters.
Mhm.
They're different from events. Great.
I think the event should absolutely be like a scroll that unwinds when the event
Or
starts.
just like a banner, like because that's pretty common for like level intros in retro games too. Like it just pops up with like the level name, like
Yeah.
straight up.
I think it'd be awesome. So should I work on some like D&D-esque special characters like the human hunter or the orc hunter or whatever?
I was just reskin basically. It's just the actual normal customers. There's D&D skins that you've drawn.
Well, I haven't drawn them yet.
I mean, yeah, those are supposed to be normal. Those are supposed to be just
They should
reskin.
they should probably just be regular customers. They should be in the regular customer
They would
table.
have event stuff or intro. They were just there. They're just chilling.
Yeah. But there could be an event where it's just them. Like there could be an event where, it's like a D&D campaign or whatever, and it's like just like the rogue and the wizard and the barbarian and whatever, and regular customers can't come in or something. Or like they're more common, and then there's just some general effect of the day.
Yeah.
Like 50% chance that something will happen or whatever.
1 in 20 chance.
I want to work on
that
those.
for each one.
I want to work on those D&D dice. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Like the D20. I want to finish up this. I want to do all the sides of that.
You're actually gonna draw them.
I'm gonna hand draw.
Okay.
Unless you don't think I should.
That's up to you. It'll look better. Hand draw.
I think I should hand draw 'em. So let's talk about what we can use the dice roll for. I think possibilities. The gambler in level 3, in the large tavern, the gambler could have some kind of dice game. You were talking cards. We can do cards, but it could be dice and cards. It could be both.
You mentioned them using dice for other things too, right? Like
Yeah.
visibly showing a dice roll when things happen in some cases.
Yeah, absolutely. There could be a. So what I was talking about was during Make It Rain. It could show a dice roll, and the higher the roll, the more money you get.
Right.
Or when the robber's taken from your chest, he could roll a dice. The higher he rolls, the more money he gets.
Right.
There could be a special character that is kind of like a gambler-esque or like a card thrower magician guy, he could have a dice he could roll to have some kind of effect on your tavern for the whole day. There's upgrade potential. There's potential for buying an upgrade that lets you roll a dice at the beginning of every day. It could have some kind of impact, which would just be like a gold increase or a gold decrease or something like that.
Right.
Which would be a very interesting upgrade that wouldn't be that hard to implement, I wouldn't think.
Right.
Because it would just scale or increase gold or decrease gold strictly based on the dice that you roll.
Roll d20 plus your level in this, plus your level in that.
Yeah, what's your proficiency bonus?
Like in that skill, like it'd be level 1. You bat, right? You bat the ability to level 1. Level what?
Dunkable said, I feel like I would have a little scene for special characters where the cam zooms in on them walking in. They have a little special animation.
Ooh.
Maybe say something like hello or a catchphrase. That would be fucking sick.
Okay.
That is a lot of work because we have like 25 special characters written out.
Okay.
But
What do you mean a lot of work?
well, here's what I'm thinking. Like, who's that character? Like, shadowy figure, whatever. The tavern pauses while it's in there. Then it fades away. Zoom in on the special character, and they have a catchphrase. That'd be sick as hell. That's a great idea. What's up, Rob? Rob's got some ideas.
So we're here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna get a screenshot. Oh, good, perfect. Like, here's the screenshot of the tavern. I'll just mess with this.
Okay.
Edit. So, what we could do is like a, so I mean, we're gonna have a camera, we're probably a camera player anyway. This is not there yet. We have it do a camera zoom just to like this part of this. Let me go to the crop.
This is water, I promise. I'm not drinking bourbon and then following it with a... I don't have a problem, guys. Fine.
So this straight up zooms in like this to this extent, right?
Here's Dunkable. Alright, what's going on, Rob?
So it zooms in to that extent. That's they're on full screen size, right?
Yeah.
And then on this, where you'll see like, it goes like, you know, he'll be here still. And it's just like crazy thing, like behind, well, it'll be over him.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it would be wherever it needs to be. But it'd be like below him, you would have a right graphic. It's there.
Wait, so what's going on below him? What's the red line represent?
That's part of the background. That's like where we draw the graphic.
Hold on, is this like the mystery character thing?
I guess.
Like the screen I've been talking about, like the flash on the screen.
Zooming in.
This is the zoom in after the fact.
Zoom in on them and have it play as part of that.
Wait, that's like Borderlands. Have you played Borderlands?
Yeah.
Okay, when they introduce a new boss and it has the line at the bottom and it zooms in on him,
Like,
it should be like a Borderlands intro. It should still flash the screen first,
like
in my opinion,
if they actually introduced.
and then go to this.
Like, where's this like right? That's not.
Dude, that's perfect.
And then like little text below that's smaller. Like,
Hey, okay, hold on. This only happens the first time you encounter them, right? I feel like it would get a little crazy if it happened every time they came in. Because once you had a lot of people unlocked, it would happen all the time.
that would be a solid background though, obviously, but then not red.
Cool stuff about this guy. But it should only happen the first time you meet them, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't do this every time. Because that would get... When you unlocked everybody, that would be absolutely insane.
Yeah.
That's fucking perfect. But I think it should flash the screen first. Still.
What do you mean?
I still think it should pop up, like, who's that or whatever, and then zoom in.
Extra, I don't... I think this one fell swoop was better for, like, the animation for it.
Rob.
What?
It's so good. We've struck gold, and you're still looking for diamonds.
Diamonds are better.
Pay attention to the gold we have.
But it's like... We're gonna, because it would zoom in the camera on this, which is fine. We can do that. It's not crazy.
Pause the game.
It would show like it would be animated too. Like it would show the background. It'd be like the plague doctor would fly in, right?
This is a good meet in the middle spot.
And it would be like little text. It would be like little
This, how much more is this to make though? You're like, fuck if I know. You're like, I don't even know where it would start.
Regardless of how it does it, like
regardless of how we get to A to B, we need to.
the camera thing will figure it out. That's actually a plus thing, but making it happen this on the screen is fine. We can just use the sprite.
It should absolutely zoom in. What if it triggers on enter? It just zooms into the same spot every time.
That's mostly easy.
You don't have it zoom in on the character, and there's no connection
There's no
there.
camera in the scene right now at all. That's all I'm saying. There's no, like we're not even messing up that logic yet.
We need to.
Yeah. You also need to design outside the tavern to do that. If you have the people
I
to do that.
I still like the. Like, what if it's like someone's approaching or something, and that could just show on the screen. So not this isn't taking up the full screen. This is like a banner or like an alert at the top, like
I was talking about
like someone's,
as part of-
but a little bit more flashy.
Yeah.
Like someone's approaching, then it zooms in.
like the whole thing where it pops up like a banner on the screen across the top and it's filled with
Well, 'cause-
across. No, where a little banner like pops opens up real quick, like a bar, it's a black bar or whatever color. It
Yeah.
opens up like real quick. Text flies in from the left.
It should be like an alert.
Like does that and the text flies in from the left in the middle, pauses for a second, and it flies back out and disappears.
It would be cool. I really like this idea, but there should be an alert or something beforehand. It shouldn't just pause everything and zoom in immediately. It should give you like a 3-second alert.
Right.
So you can be like, there needs to be a few seconds of what's happening.
Now, if we're having
Instead of just jumping straight to
if
it.
you have a camera on you and outside the tavern, you could see him before you enter the tavern. You could see him coming up before you actually get the notification. That's the thing.
I still think if we do a camera on the guy, I don't think it should happen like that.
What do you mean?
So we have a garden outside now. We're going to have a
I'm
garden
saying if the
outside.
camera follows you both ways, there's grass up front of the tavern too. You'll be able to see outside the tavern to the front.
I don't think it should see the front.
It shouldn't go that far over.
I think it should. You should be able
Camera
to.
should still stop there.
I think it's front, and if you want to be able to walk to the garden, instead of making it a cutscene or not a cutscene, where it cuts to a different scene, like it should either cut to a different scene that's the garden,
That's
or
the same scene. The camera's
it should just stop. Like this is the front wall of the restaurant,
yeah,
and
that's easy.
it should be able to go to the left.
You can set maximum bounds in the camera.
If you go all the way to the left, you can walk out and go to the garden,
But-
and the camera should pan for that.
But the camera shouldn't go further than the right wall of the tavern.
No,
Okay. Is that? I mean, that's better for us anyways because there's not hiding stuff out there. But
but it's good to see the outside to make it feel like it's more of a world and not just like a dungeon
shouldn't do that
out
for the
in
main-
the ether. I don't think you should be able to see the front.
Okay.
And it
This should be
solves
a
two
surprise.
problems. It
This should
solves
be a
two
surprise when
problems.
someone walks in until
It
we
should be a
notification.
surprise. It should always be a surprise. That's what makes these kind of games fun. Is you don't know what's going to happen next. We need more mechanics that make you feel like you don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
Because right now it's predictable, and the predictability is what's getting old and stale. You know? We need more flashy things, and this character is really going to fuck up my day. I'm going to miss the Challenger approaches thing, though, because I think that's fucking sick. But I do like
But
the...
we're doing the same effect. We're just making it zoom in on the character and showing the character. We're not a question mark though. It's
Yeah,
more instant intro. It's more so than Smash Bros. Mystery.
but there is no mystery intro. There's no 5 seconds of who is it? It just shows you immediately. And I think the pause there and like, oh, I can't wait for the screen to go away. Those kind of moments are what make things memorable. I think. Something that, in my opinion, that makes Smash Bros. Is that you'll just be randomly fighting, and then there's a period of I don't know what's going on.
Where the level ends and it's like you get the Challenger approaches like
But that even though it's only like 3 to 5 seconds, that period of I don't know what's going on, that part makes you feel great as a player. Because you feel like you've unlocked something, but you don't know what it is yet. It's like when you're playing Zelda and you kill the guy or whatever, and you get to the chest, but you haven't opened it yet.
Right.
It's the anticipation of I'm about to get something good, and then you're wondering about it,
Right.
rather than just jumping to here's what it is.
You kill the mini boss in the middle of the dungeon. You get the key item of that dungeon. That like reveals there's so much to you.
That's why it's like
Yeah.
it's like the games where when you kill something and it automatically pops up the loot at the bottom, versus games where you kill something and you have to go
explode out of it.
Or what I was thinking is games where you have to actually go to the corpse and click on it. That journey from I'm shooting him from 40 feet away and I'm walking over. Ooh, is it going to drop the thing that I want?
Are you a D&D player who looks at everybody as
That 30 or 40 feet where I was confused and wondering if it was something good for me is awesome. Rather than it just pops up. You know what I mean?
right?
I like the
Well,
anticipation.
you see, like, and that's why it goes for like Borderlands style loot too, where like this gun, you see the purple or gold,
But you don't know what it is
gun
yet.
pop out of the body. You're like, oh, what's that?
But you don't know what it
You
is
have
yet.
no idea yet until you get close.
But that's what makes it good. Because you're
Well-
wondering, it makes you want to play more because you want to run over to it and then you go, oh, this isn't for me.
Right.
I need to do it again.
Or is this for like some in multiplayer game? Hey, this is for this person in the party.
My point is suspense and anticipation and mystery.
Well, that was the best example of that.
Mystery is really good.
Example.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na,
Well,
and then you get it.
You
don't get it
It's
immediately.
deeper than that. It's deeper than that in Zelda games, right?
But you don't get it immediately is my point.
Right. But Zelda games go depth. Half the whole dungeon teases you're getting some cool weapon in this from the very start, right?
Yeah.
From the very start, some impassable barrier that would be like, if I had something that did this, you know you're getting something in this dungeon that's gonna be a cool ass weapon or item or magic item, which you know unlock new areas you've seen before in the game. Sometimes it teases it early in the game, like you see this like you see in like the basic Zelda game, you see like oh these rocks blocking this cool treasure chest. You know later, I got the power grip or whatever they call in that game.
In Pokemon, when you're playing at the like in you're in Pallet Town or you're in one of the starter towns and there's like that leaf thing or the twig
Yeah.
and there's the ball behind it or the you know whatever the item, but you can't do it until you go all the way through here. You learn cut and then you come back, then you cut it down, then you get the loot.
Yay, JRPG backtracking, but
But you need to show. But I like this the 5 seconds of mystery. I think it's really important.
yeah.
I do.
You do a more subtle like someone's approaching saying, then
But then-
not that fool, not this, you know, but
Yeah, I think we combine the two. I think we do a very subtle, someone's approaching, then we zoom in and it's big and flashy.
it's like this whole like animated background, whatever we want to do for that.
Like, we combine the two. So the subtle thing first, like somebody's approaching,
Maybe not in a notification format. Maybe not.
not in a
I
notification.
kind of like it, but
Maybe like a little banner across the top or something. It would just be
I
like,
a little like a little quick like text buys in.
but so you're playing the game, you're in the tavern, little bar pops up, somebody's approaching, and this happens 10 seconds before they come in, and then when they come in, Borderlands style, zoom in on them real quick, fucking anime lines, this is their name, you know,
cool blurb.
cool blurb.
Every customers have name and descriptions things we can already on.
But look, we've been debating whether it should be flashy or some small thing. The best is a combination of the two.
The answer's flashy, obviously.
The flashy one's not optional, in my opinion. I was voting flashy the whole time. But I'm saying if we do a subtle thing, then it builds suspense for the flashy. Right? And then it's not overdoing it either. I think that's what we fucking do. Dunkable thinks so too. He just said, y'all are cooking. And I fucking agree, dude. We're cooking something. We're cooking ribeye, medium rare, basted in butter and rosemary, side of mashed potatoes, cooked perfectly. This is gonna come out great. Challenger approaches. Fucking Borderlands boss entrance bullshit.
Every character in Borderlands gets a crazy intro. All of them.
Well, main story
Good guy,
character.
bad guy, yeah.
But it should absolutely do exactly this. But 10 seconds before, subtle.
Like,
who is that? Somebody's outside. Somebody's outside. Black profile picture. Like when you first make your Facebook account in 2012, and it's just like the
Outline.
gray human outline,
Yeah.
and it's just like a small like who's that? Maybe there's a question mark above like the player's head that's instantiated like a question mark. Who's that outside?
Right.
And then 1, 2, 3 players just wondering, confusion the whole time, still serving drinks because he's trying to make money for the day. 4, 5, 6, boom! It's the fucking leprechaun.
It would pause and they were saying why it's doing that while the animation is playing.
I mean, I don't think it should pause during the notification.
No.
But for the boss intro notification, fucking anime intro for the new bad guy, that should pause everything. That's fucking sick.
Should it appear for a few seconds to go away, or
dude?
Like hit enter or click.
I mean, are you cool? Are you cool with that? I think that's fucking awesome.
Closed.
All right. I think that's perfect. Are you on par? Are you fucking good with that, dude?
Yeah.
Subtle boss intro for special and event characters.
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it. I'll be right back. Hello, what's up? Come back from the pitch black living room. Dude, I've never seen my cat act like that. She's asleep on the couch, and the cat is like laying. Like they're literally like snuggling. Nessie has never done that with me. Or like anyone. Or even her until tonight. Like he'll like lay with you for like a second and then he just jumps up. But he's like actually snoozing out there. It's crazy. Okay. Rob, I think that's fucking awesome what we've cooked up in the studio today. I'm gonna get working on something here. Is there a certain special character you'd like me to work on that you intend on implementing next? Or should I just hammer out like the D&D characters? Should the D&D characters be special characters? They can be.
Okay, what would it do special compared to a normal customer?
They would just have a little bit of scaling. They wouldn't do anything crazy.
What do you mean?
Like maybe they just pay a little bit more or something.
Okay.
Or maybe they maybe if you
They have a chance to.
if
They roll a d20 and they pay.
if you serve them, they roll a d20.
And then it determines your pay.
Sounds good to me.
Or it's like, or maybe.
Oh, that's what I wanted to work on.
Maybe
I want to work on the dice.
Maybe it's like normal, but like if you roll like a 20 or a 1, like you roll a 1, they don't pay, and you can't stop them.
We need more randomness. I am for this 100%. If they roll a 20, they give you a free upgrade from the upgrade
They
table.
have a set of effects that aren't known to the player. They were just set of effects for different dice rolls that they can do that aren't known to the player until they have.
I'm perfectly on board with this. This is awesome. I'm going to start working on the dice rolls.
So that's like the adventuring party, right? Your tiefling mage, or warrior, elf ranger, human druid, or cleric.
It's the adventuring party.
That, yeah, all of them are good. It's like asking rhetorically, well, myself and that's that on there. Or that was yesterday though, because I wants to know.
Yeah.
So it should function like normal customers, but when served, you know, some effect based on the 20 roll. We don't know exactly what yet. We'll figure it out.
Okay, so I need to... Actually, is my dice bag over there? I've been doing a lot of testing with the product I'm working on. I need a standard D20. There's metal dice. Actually, here there should be a standard D20. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get them later. Okay. Here we go. Wait, this is spin down.
Need some.
We're not doing a spin down.
I don't have any. That's normal. At least.
It is. It's kind of hard to see though, but it'll be good enough for me. I mean, before I do this, we are doing D20, right?
Yeah.
You're like, that's the only option, dude. Alright. Okay, so we've got a dice here. We have a D20.
Maybe, so I'm saying may determine the amount paid, but on that 1 or that 20, it should be something. at very least, on that one, that 20 should be something crazy. The rest could be determined how it comes to pay you. So it's fine.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
I like the idea of having 20 different effects, but that could be. We'll have to figure it out. Works with that.
That could be crazy, which not necessarily a bad thing, because they are special characters. You do have to unlock them first, or should you have these guys from the beginning?
I'm still up in the air on that whole segment. We can talk about that later on stream.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Still, there's a balance somewhere, right? There's a balance somewhere between
We kind of
stuff's content to unlock and content to hook you right away. There's a balance somewhere in there. It's hard, right?
I think maybe they shouldn't be special characters, but they should have a dice roll associated.
Because it shows the dice roll mechanics to the player in a normal setting.
Yeah.
Where then later you're like, oh, what's happening?
It also
What
gives
does
you
this guy do when he rolls dice?
it gives you a wacky wild thing to worry about and be curious about 2 minutes into the game.
Yes.
Whereas
No, uncommon customer, but they should be a standard customer. Can show up.
they should be rare. They should be rare.
There's not really one special customer. They're a setup for their party, and they show up. Whatever.
Yeah, I agree.
And that can be spent. You can make as many as you want. You can all be random, which Friday is, right? I mean,
Completely agree. That's too big. Why is it defaulting to, I guess because I have that highlighted maybe? Is that a bad 20? Should it go bigger? Smaller?
probably fine.
I think it's clear. My question is, should I do... I'm only going to do the 4 front sides. So like what you would see if you rolled a 7, you should see the adjacent ones.
100% is where you'd be exactly as our game shows it. 100% zoom. That's the exact set. 100% is the exact size you would see it on the screen when it happens.
That's kind of big.
Yeah.
Are you sure it would be that big? It is 64 by 64. It has to be 64 by 64 though, because you can't represent text smaller than that.
That's correct. It's fine if it's big. Whatever.
Well, in Tavern 1, we can just show it outside the tavern in the gray area.
It's true. I think you should show like a background or something too, though. You should get like a box that pops up real quick.
Yeah, but it would be a good use of the empty space.
True. Maybe this set has to be. It can be smaller.
So on, so let's do.
Again, we might be able to change some UI stuff later, where we can like scale stuff differently. Yeah, you can do that. You can like rotate to. Right. I don't know how keys.
I mean, shit. Is there a rotate?
There is. No, there's a rotate. When it rotates stuff. You just select it, and then like you should get some indication. The select tool, you should get an indication when you mouse over it on one of the certain spots, like maybe on one of the corners or in the middle. There's definitely a rotate thing supposed to pop up in some circumstance.
Faster. I can rotate up here.
Yeah. Do the math.
Fuck. 270? Two.
We're trying to what's the default? Up and down. So you want to rotate it probably
45 this way. That's
the wrong one.
That's the wrong. 45, 90,
135 that way.
135.
I mean that's
No.
the right way it would be for that, right?
No.
Did I?
It's away from the 20.
Oh.
Because these corners are away from.
Right. Not that. It's actually just 45.
It's not 40, 45. 45 is this number. What's this number over here?
No, like 45 degrees.
Negative 45.
Yeah.
Bazinga. That looks like shit.
You can fill in the gaps. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be great. It's not the main number.
It should be a little more than 45 IMO.
Oh, okay, so line's more than 45, isn't it?
So it should be. Once we get these numbers down, I can.
If this is a geometry,
I'm gonna write these down in a notepad here. So
what is that dice floor and name them the same as the number they are?
that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I was gonna do dice roll 20, dice roll 19.
Name them exactly what.
Okay, I'm counting down as well though. But
Is that? I'll just parse that and have it show the right one for the dice roll.
okay, sure,
But they can just be in a folder.
sounds good. So I had 18, 20. So middle, left, right, bottom, and this is going to be 18-point font. The others will be 16. And then the angle should be, let's see, moved down a pixel. And then let's do, click up here, we're gonna do 14. Now, before I get going with this, are you fine with this color dice with black font?
Oh man.
It's a color we don't really use in the game, and then black font shows up best on it.
Yep, it's not me.
Okay. So we're gonna do 15. This is gonna be 16, and then we need to rotate it, I guess, slightly less than 40 or more than 40. Maybe 50, 55, 60. Sixty is probably closest. That looks like booty though. It's gonna be minus 60 degrees. Bottom should be 180. 180. Okay, here's the 20. Does that look fine? I'm not going to do numbers on the small parts.
Right.
But this is an accurate D20 dice face.
Yeah.
If you were to roll a 20.
D4 could be a 9, but it doesn't matter.
I mean, very limited pixels.
Yeah. It's fine.
All I did was fill in the spots. This is an auto rotate on
Yeah.
a 14 in trebuchet font.
Yeah.
Um,
Fine.
I can turn my head and
The
try and
main-
fix it.
The main thing is number in the middle. No one's gonna be like, no one's gonna pull up their D20 and be like, actually,
I mean, I can do.
fine. There you go. I fixed it. Right. Yeah. No one's actually gonna pull out their D20. Well, someone might. Did not need that extra little. Looks fine.
The 2 is higher up than these are.
Who's counting? You are.
Honestly, it looked better before when it was further away.
Maybe.
Yeah. This is good with me.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be saved as just 20?
Not PNG, I would say. Put it right in a folder that has like a dice folder or something.
Okay.
You're gonna live in, doesn't matter if you're living probably it's like sprites, UI, dice, legit.
I'm just going to do dice D20. And then they're all going to go in there. Okay. Now I can reopen D20 blank. Let's do 19. I have the format saved over here, so they'll all be the same, roughly. I mean, like, should be very close. So the 19 is going to look like that. That's solid. And then we have a 9, which is going to be 9. Go from 18 to 16 point font. And this is going to be rotated -60. Okay. Let's go over to the 3. What's up, Rico Burke? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, man. Some of these don't look good after you rotate them.
A lot of them won't. Maybe the best a little bit, but again,
But
that's just like extra little aesthetic, right? I mean, the main thing is the main.
the main thing is the number in the middle.
Yeah, it's just
And also,
you're getting super involved making it accurate. I would be too. I'd be lazier than that.
if they... Well, the thing is if they... It kind of should look blurry because they're the numbers on the outside.
Yeah.
Like, these
That's
aren't even
fine.
represented.
Rotating them as is and leaving it like that is not like the end of the world either.
And then I'm just kind of like going back and filling these in like that.
It looks better like that than with gaps, probably. Yeah.
I think so. I think the 3 or the 9 maybe should be lowered one. Maybe not. Okay, and now we do. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So the 8 is flipped upside down, just 180. But if you go to the 19 here, it's a 1 that's at an angle.
Mhm.
Why?
Mhm.
What's the point of putting it at an angle? Oh, because they follow the circle
Yeah.
facing each other. Should I just do 1 up and down, but like 180? Like do all the bottom ones flipped?
Maybe it's up to you.
I think it'll look better than trying to put it at an angle down here.
Maybe. I mean, it looks. Go for accuracy, obviously, you would need to put it at the same angle still. Probably.
They're all going to be in the same spots that they would be on a dice. It's just that the
Right.
actual number would be changed. Probability is exactly the same.
Yeah, I know that. But, like,
What it would look here. Well,
I think you're
this
going
is
for a detailed drawing all the other ones, like, exactly, pretty much. Seems like a weird.
well. They're all facing away from the center, except for the bottom ones here are going to be different. So this is going to be the same angle of the 3, which is 60 degrees. So it's going to look like that instead, which isn't bad. I can't really tell it's a 1.
You don't need to tell us.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, we've got our 19 here. This is going to be 19, and it's going to be saved in Dice D20. There we go. We're going to open up the link. And we're going to do this 18 more times. Everybody strap in. This one has the 5 upside down. It's just going to be like that for some.
Yeah, whatever it looks like is roughly match it. Not perfect.
I'm excited for this. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be tilted. I've already got 18 done. I'll probably be able to finish these tonight. Now that I have these angles down, it's pretty quick. Is somebody outside? You can come in. Is it locked?
You gotta have it. Gotta have it.
It's just habit. Are you gonna sleep in here now?
No. Nice.
I'm drawing every side of a D20 as accurate as possible in a 64 by 64 pixel format.
What's up?
Not really. I got a thing down over here. Oh, do you want to sit with me?
That's what I'm doing.
Can you sit this over there?
No.
Actually, here. It's charged. I can just have it here. So,
Mm.
I'm looking at this exactly.
You can do follow?
I'm not fully convinced he's a real person, but I said thank you anyway.
I'll just talk about him while they're in the room.
If he's a real person, say hi and I love you, welcome in. 17. So I'm doing font size 18 for the middle. Like that. Exactly where it places it. I'm not changing that at all. And then We're doing 16 font size for everything on the outside. This 3, I'm going to place it in the middle. It's rotated about 60 degrees to the left. I'm doing the same rotation as well on everything. And yeah, it's kind of funky, but then I just kind of come in here and I'm filling in the same spots.
You shouldn't be able to like read it. It doesn't matter if you can read it perfectly if it's not the main number.
3 will be looking spicy.
Yeah, it's an actual dot.
My favorite.
It's funny, it's just like nuts.
Nuts?
I don't know.
That's all I heard.
Nuts?
But that doesn't look like a bad 3.
No?
And then it's... Wait, why is it angled so much more? It like rotated the 3 more than I wanted it to for some reason. I'm going to do the 10. This is going to go over here, and it's just upside down. So it's going to look like that. And then we got a 7. Bring this down here to the center. Bro, that stinks. Damn.
Alright.
Smells like jalapenos and ass.
Damn, what you eating, Rob?
Peppered up for ass night, probably. Jesus.
Oh, content, dude. Definitely bring up for next time. Add me on Discord.
Whenever they ask you to add them on Discord, I just immediately get sus as shit. But if you're a real person, awesome. I won't be adding you, at least not right now, but thank you.
You do have a public Discord they can join.
I do have a public Discord you can join. We allow bots as well. Don't spam shit or do bot things, but you can join.
As long as they're cool bots.
Yeah, if you're a cool bot.
If you're not a cool bot, and no.
If you're not a cool bot, fuck off.
Cool bots.
Cool
Are you
bot.
gonna have dice rolling in the game?
We do, yeah. You're on my cord, bruh.
How about you, Rob?
We're making a D&D adventuring party characters, and when they order a drink, they'll roll a dice, and they'll have like a random effect attached to it. There's also a gambler that's going to hang out in the bottom left of the large tavern, and there's also some upgrades that will probably have a D20 roll associated. So I'm hand drawing every face of a D20.
You're already a quarter of the way done.
Rob's punishing me.
Yeah.
What did he do wrong?
So this 3 is upside down. 180 that hoe, as I like to say.
Not something he says.
We're gonna rotate this one about 60 degrees negatively. Negatively 60 degrees, probably.
My favorite, negative 60 degrees.
He does like them cold. That's a good 6. We're done.
Not on the bottom.
We're going to 8 town.
With an 8.
Over here,
60.
negative 60.
Oh.
Zooey
Ooh.
mama.
Oh, it feels so good.
Mr. Stark.
Yeah. That little dot, the little grid in the middle thing is his voice. That is better. Yeah.
Damn. Smells like jalapenos over here. I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Why would I like jalapenos?
I don't know, bro.
I don't know. I haven't had jalapenos.
What did I say a second ago? You're peppered up for what?
Ass.
Peppered up for ass night? Is that what I said?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Why would I say such a vulgar, horrible thing? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We were done with a quarter of them. Alright. Keep going.
You on to 15 now?
Mm-hmm. This one's gonna have 12. That does not look good.
No. Almost.
That's not gonna fit.
Be large. Oh.
It'll fit. 145 point. That's the way. Okay.
That's the wrong way.
This is already 14 instead of 16. By the way, we're gonna have to lower it more than that. Maybe 12.
Yeah, but I think that's fine.
12
That would
really
be-
gonna
Why
fucking
is that
fit.
You
offset?
rotated it. Because you shifted it somehow. So the +7 to +7. So, I don't know how you fix that. You draw it.
That's just how it is in 12 font.
That's not how it is. It shouldn't be.
I beg to motherfucking differ,
Well, it definitely shouldn't be.
says the artist. Yo, check this out. You
It's
looking-
fine because, like, the focal point should be on, of course, the main number you actually roll.
Honestly, the more fucked up these look, the more you're gonna be looking at the center one anyway.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Hey,
I think it looks good from a distance. If you squint a little bit, she kind of cute.
If you squint, you can't read any of the numbers, so it's great.
I mean, ideally, you're just seeing the 14 flash by anyway, and you never roll it because you want a 20 every time.
That's not how it works.
I said ideally.
Ideally. How it make two lines look not like lines?
Because there's things here. I mean, like, that looks like an 11.
It does, yeah.
For as 11-y as it can get. and this height and size constraint that I always bitch about.
Never.
Thank you for being my flipper. What are you doing? You're like tickling my shoulder.
Oh. Tickling your shoulder, that's what I'm doing.
Fuck.
I can really read that one.
You read it now?
No. It's too difficult to read now. I could read it better before.
I forgot what we said to use the phrase for the entry.
Yes. Be the Marty to the Graw. The party to the bra.
I've been wearing literal beads all day.
Titties.
You ready?
What? Ready for what?
You ready? Already, we at 11.
I'm a girl. I just say you ready and everybody gets quiet. Hey guys, I'm a girl and
I guess I've only been going 2 hours.
that did not taste like bourbon.
What was it? Water?
I think like I don't fucking know. There was bourbon in there a minute ago. I had it all and then I got seconds. And then you're tickling my shoulder.
What's a good phrase again for like when someone enters? Just an example. Just to-
My balls are in your court.
that is not it.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh, I got a tingle.
What?
No.
That's the phrase? Ooh, I got a tingle.
Chilling.
Like a spider tingle.
A chill running
Like-
down your spine.
A chill runs
That's
down
from
my
something.
ass.
That's from something.
Like-
That's from that might be from Terraria.
I was saying like
A chill runs down your
a
spine.
spider tingle.
That's when you like use that eyeball or whatever. I said.
Rob, if you go home right now, we can play Terraria for an hour.
Rob, go home right now.
Rob, don't go home right now. We can. Rob, can we play tomorrow?
Tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
My D&D getting canceled again?
I have tabletop tomorrow. I use it to do Wednesday because scheduling.
Maybe they'll
Free
cancel
Thursday.
too.
I'm free Thursday.
I moved Magic to Thursday because you had tabletop.
Normally it's multiple two people could not schedule Thursday.
Oh, is it just this week thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thursday's today, but Wednesday is Wednesday this week. It's just scheduling conflict. I didn't have anything planned Wednesday, so
Well, we gotta find a day to play Terraria soon because I'm fucking fiending.
what's a phrase that we were using for like someone?
Zooey ma.
Like a hint that someone's coming. Not when they're.
Someone's there. I like someone's there. Who's there? Who's that? Never seen them before. That's what we were using. Never seen them before. I like that. So Mackenzie, you know, welcome into my office.
Yeah, you just think this flat as the banner is.
Why do you I heard you had a problem with your balls itching. Is that true?
Yeah.
Mm,
You fix it?
how does that happen?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nope.
Well, this 13's huge. That's a good 13. Too bad I have to ruin it.
Look at that 13.
She looking busted.
You look all busty.
I ruined it. Somehow it looks better like that. Not by much.
We're getting there.
Alright, there's 13. Wait, not 13. 11. The hell?
What are you on?
What am I on? Crack, probably.
Oh, what's my phone doing?
Alright, there's 10. I need 12. 16. Move this over. Do a 60-degree turn. Cool. That needs to go down a size, probably.
Yeah.
Frame. Position of this.
That's not my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Or sig information.
I think these dice are looking pretty good, to be honest. You know, an artist is limited by his tools and all, but I think I'm doing a pretty damn good job.
Okay, so 0.5 seconds means it change notification banners.
God, this is so boring. I feel like a little button pusher guy in an office right now.
You can make me a sandwich.
You said you were fasting.
I really wasn't.
Nice to make for a sandwich. Don't be fasting.
I can't. I'm streaming right now. I can't make you a sandwich.
Mhm.
I'll make you a sandwich later.
I think it's good.
I'm already doing God's work right now. You want me to do more than God's work?
Yeah.
Should be no problem for you.
Is it too much of a request?
Why? Wait, why do I need to make you a sandwich?
Sandwich break.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Fair enough. I can go make me a sandwich.
You told me earlier to not let you eat anything because you're fasting.
I didn't say not let me eat anything.
You said I'm not going to eat for 48 hours.
Yeah. But I could do that tomorrow instead and then fast until dinner Thursday.
I mean, do whatever you want to do. There's stuff out there to make sandwiches. I just can't leave right now. I can make you one in a little bit.
It's okay. I'm turning.
You're what?
I'm turning.
You're turning?
Well, where does this 8 go though? This way?
No, it goes up.
Or this
Yep,
way?
it goes like that.
Now, how do you tell which way's up?
So the 20 will be down. Kind of like this. We're gonna rotate that 180,
Oh.
and then we'll do 10. All these double-digit numbers, I'm reducing another time because I've learned my goddamn lesson here. And then 16. Rotate that.
2 to 3.
60. Good. That's fucked.
Was it raining?
Yeah, it's been raining.
Ooh. Maybe that's why I slept so well.
Okay, there's 8. Rob, I'm almost done.
Mm.
We're gonna have some sick ass custom dice pretty soon. That 7 looks so good on there.
That one looks fine. Where did Qmert go?
I have no idea.
Unlockable. Sorry.
Sorry, what?
I didn't work.
You don't have to do this. Nobody's making you do this. That looks like confusion.
You didn't do it on any of the others.
I know. Rob, should there be a line under this? Because on this dice right here, it looks like.
I mean, they don't have to worry because you always put it facing the correct way for them to read.
Should there be a line under this, Rob?
No.
On the 6 and the 9. Because if not, this face looks like this.
Probably.
I have to go back on every single one and add the line. But I mean, that's not a huge deal. It's obvious that it's not, like, that doesn't matter.
You could also do the dot. You know the dot?
Why are these looking so much more angled than they should be? No, that's right. The dot for what?
Dot. You know, like,
What?
sometimes they put the little dot. You put a little dot right after the 6, like a period.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, some of them do that to show that it's that one.
I can do that for here too. Let me just call it. Put the dot up here? Or no? Probably not. Big dot like that or small dot?
Big dot. I felt like the line just didn't look right.
I agree.
14 font.
And they go.
Is mine?
Yeah, I don't have one of those.
Earlier today, I was working on an Excel sheet, filling in a bunch of information, like a bunch of data entry.
Mm-hmm.
And I like made a new sheet because you can make multiple sheets.
Well, yeah, and again, the same workbook.
Yeah. And to do some more entry for like the same stuff but different person.
Some timing adjustment here, but this is not terrible animation.
Hold on, I'm in the middle of some tough nuts over
math.
here.
The math.
In the middle of some.
And it was loading so slowly when I copy pasted some stuff. And I kept hitting the undo button so it would undo the copy paste. Well, it just wasn't loading all my undos. And I undid half of all the work I did. And it wouldn't let me redo. I had to hanky everything in again.
Hanky?
Hand key.
I had to hanky everything. Rob, should I bring it over to your screen or no?
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
Timing is a little
Wait.
weird.
I like that a lot.
Well, I want to see.
I think it's changing the speeds a little bit. But
Are you drunk or tired?
Tired.
Oh,
Tired. I haven't had anything to drink.
I didn't know. Never seen them before.
timing is a little off, but like it's a start.
Who's it referring to?
Whoever's about to enter.
The special character.
That's about to button right now. Attached it.
Oh, you're just making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
That could be
For the-
opening could be faster.
For the Borderlands Smash Bros. Style thing with the zoom in, will that be like art done by me?
I don't.
That's like an overlay. I think it's probably be an overlay.
The like bars with the like animation going will be something you would animate. Nice, probably. You'd like.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And
Text would be an engine.
I would need to know. I want to know the size of the screen that's going to zoom into, like the width and height in pixels,
I'll have to figure that out.
for like what the final zoom will be on the character, because then I can start getting that animation together.
This is like pretty. I mean, this is pretty good looking. It needs to like the bar can open and close faster, like, and then the text goes slower. That's how you better.
The text should be there.
Longer.
It should be.
Well, also this also be sometimes transparency probably, so it's not blocking all your visual.
It should. Yeah. It shouldn't be solid, but it shouldn't be transparent fully either.
I mean, you should be able to see behind it.
A little bit.
It's right now. Right.
Stompy McStomperson lives upstairs, by the way. The famous celebrity Stompy McStomperson.
My favorite. He was my favorite. So
Fell in hard times and has to live with a broke bitch like me.
They don't live with you.
What?
They don't live with you.
I mean, they.
Live near you.
There's less transparency a little bit. That's probably pretty good. I feel like it should open and close the one no faster. Like the text goes so fast compared to that.
Oh. Hey, he actually kind of looks okay.
What am I getting warnings for? When I won the game. Reset figures off track. Okay.
I think that was fine.
Hmm?
I think that was fine.
What, like the way it was?
No, like it's fine. Like it's fine. Right now, it's fine.
I was gonna change. Like, I feel like this should probably change. And
Whoa.
the pepper tool is so stupid. Oh my fuck. Stop. Can I disable that permanently?
Pepper tool. What if one day you need the pepper tool?
I'll never need that shit.
What if you do? What if you need a pepper
It's
something?
stupid and dumb and stupid.
What if you need a
Freaking
pepper
hate
grass?
the pepper tool. Freaking hate the pepper tool. I hate the pepper,
Pepper
tool.
tool hates you.
Fucking hate the pepper tool, dude. I hate that shit. Fucking hate the pepper tool.
Where should I put these?
Probably up your booty cheeks.
Okay, I'll put them up your beauty cheeks.
Beauty cheeks?
Yeah, up your beauty.
My beauty cheeks?
Yeah, your beauty cheeks.
I know they're beautiful, but damn.
Ew, what happened?
What happened is its growth was stunted. Its growth was stunted because it followed Kennedy's new health guidelines, probably. Did you see where he's like saying kids shouldn't get the measles vaccine now because measles is eradicated? My clap back to that is, how do you think measles was eradicated? You fucking dumbass. Have you seen the memes of like, it'll like zoom in on his head when he'll be like, no, beans, and then it'll zoom in on his head, and then it'll be the worm,
The brainworm's grabbing.
like talking in like an alien thing, and it's like, yes, without the vaccines we can spread or whatever. We can go into other
Brainworm's at the wheel.
other fucking, yeah, dude, the alien brain worm is fucking rocking it.
That's why he's ripped.
He ripped.
He's ripped. He can show off. He's like 10-pack.
Oh, yeah.
That's the alien stuff.
It's the fucking the symbiote.
Yeah, he's getting superhuman like alien strength from this. Soon it'll be like, vaccines are out, worms are in. Get the worm, you'll be ripped and immune to disease. Not a trap.
Nah,
Not the plot of Alien.
it should be slugs instead of worms. Those brain slugs.
Well, no, that's the war in the future is when
Brain slugs from...
people listen to him.
What has brain slugs? What lore has brain slugs?
D20.
Oh, okay. Bits.
What if I just took your reference material and ran away?
I have other dice.
What if I just took all your dice and ran away?
I can Google what a dice looks like.
What if I just delete Google?
Leave. Sounds like a plan.
What would you do?
Restore Google. I would bring it back online.
What about this animation timing wise stuff? Let's see if I was gonna try to turn it down.
I think it should pop up a little faster.
What do you mean?
Like it should come in faster. Just a little bit.
You can also enter as it's open at the same time, and it can slide in as the window grows too at the same pace.
It also could just already be there and then just slide out.
It could. It's a little weird. It has to appear suddenly at some point during the animation. It doesn't slide in.
Maybe it should come in while the window's growing, like you said. Sounds good. What are you doing? Man. Rob, how long would it take you to make a wheel that just spun through these 20 PNGs?
Why?
Like to where we can hit a button in the debug menu or something,
it.
and it would just watch it spin and flip through all these, and then like pick a random one. Would you have to make like an array of all 20 images?
That's easy. That's why I wanted them as numbers, because I can just put them in the array of no context of like, oh, index 1 is dice 1, index 2 is dice 2, index
Yeah. Do you think you can whip that together before you end session?
Maybe.
I fucking peppered it again.
Just delete this point. And move this from here. Then we delete this point. Move this to here. That looks weird. Let's see how this had effect to that. What did I just do?
Holy nutsack, Batman. I might have to move it down lower than this. This looks fucky
Did I
wucky.
accidentally change something?
That's fine, actually.
My job has been completed.
Where are you going now? I think I'm deserving of a vacation.
Yeah, I think I'm deserving of a sandwich. I want to not pass out for ice skating tomorrow.
Oh shoot, you have ice skating. Fucking peppered myself again.
Burn yourself.
Who's doing this to me? Oh, this is the last number. Okay, all 20 are done. That was more annoying than I expected.
It's fine.
Should the blank be in there?
Reset. Hold on. It's at the position.
I'm gonna save the blank in there as well.
Position on that. Position on this needs to be this to here. It needs to move down to jets. Move. We can play this now. I was probably I made a mistake. That means I have to redo it. Those are the best mistakes. Because it resets the position to the wrong spot. I have to move it to here. And re-keyframe the position.
I've been working on these dice for 40 minutes. They done though.
Banner animation and go to the starting point now. The banner range from 80 to 16. Change this one to 0. Change this one to 0. Change this one to
Okay. We got all these dice done today, guys. Every last one of them. Hand drawn. D20s.
This is relative to this, right?
I think I might go in and save stream. Or close stream. Rob.
Okay.
I'm getting kind of tired and I don't really want to start something else for the next like 15 minutes.
Okay.
I can try and draw up one of the D&D characters, but I might go help her cook something. And then you said you wanted to talk about something off stream? You said pertaining to the special characters? And like the list?
So here's the
I like it. So is it gonna zoom after that goes away?
I mean, it's like this is like before. Sorry, this is like
Yeah,
it-
before the zoom.
I might adjust it. I might even ban a little bit spinner maybe. I don't know. So it's not intrusive, but like
Well, it's not gonna happen very often.
right.
At all. And it only happens for a few seconds.
Right.
I think it's fine. I think it's a good height. And I think the transparency is good too. I would leave it as is, to be honest. The timing's good, the colors are good. We need to figure out how we're going to implement the actual zoom pause thing.
Screen dark right now.
Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end stream for the night. Pretty tired, and I don't want to start something new here. But Lego Show me got through all the dice, the custom dice, and really we just workshopped a couple things, like how things are gonna look for like a full hour. So that's good. That needed to happen. But I'm gonna hop off here. Rob, is there anything you need to say to stream?
Not really. Just thanks for dropping by.
Thanks for coming by. Goodbye, guys. Wishlist the Forbidden Flask on Steam. It's getting better and better every week. See you guys next time. We're live every Tuesday night. Every Tuesday night. Sometimes we might hop on for like an hour or so. Usually don't stream those, but game dev streams are every Tuesday night. And there's a Discord in the description. You can join us down below. See screenshots and stuff before other people get to see them. We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.